Ooh, music's doing a thing. Okay. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. And we have Morrigan in our party, so now we have a full party. Alistair, me, Morrigan, and Brutus. So last time we were, how can I say this? Betrayed. Yeah, we were betrayed. By Terran Logain. And Duncan was killed. And so was the king. So we're kingless, have one less Grey Warden, or a few less Grey Wardens. I don't know how many Grey Wardens were there. And it's a blight. Yeah. We've got this. So we've been tasked to start a army. Okay, so earlier Morgan had talked about a town south of here.
Think again.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, she talked about a town south of here, or north of here, somewhere around here. And she said that would be a good place to start, so we're going to go over there.
What do you need?
Oh, I'm sure,
Ask
yeah, we
away.
can talk. So you said this Arl Eamon raised you?
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfels. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Oh, that would explain the smell.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know.
Oh, and that would explain the breath as well, then.
And my table manners, too. Though, come to think of it, they weren't all that different from the other Templars. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on the cold, hard ground, isn't it? Are you having strange dreams?
Oh. Okay, we'll go for this one.
I think I completely lost my chain of thought. Oh, there it is. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arl Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Oh, so he was raised by the Chantry. Why did he send you off to the Chantry?
Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Oh, what an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Oh, you were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Logain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Oh, alright, so we get to know a little bit about Alistair. I wanted to talk to Flemeth, but you know what? I just can't be bothered at this moment. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes, please. Alright, so we're at Flemeth's hut, down here. There's Ostagar and there's the Kakari Wilds, but we can never go back. And this is the world map. So, Frostback Mountains, the Circle, Lake Calenhad Docks, Redcliffe Castle, Redcliffe Village, the Brazilian Forest, well, outskirts of it, Denerim, and then the party camp. Very nice. So this is the place that she wanted us to head to first. Lothering, a small town just off the Imperial Highway at the edge of the hinterlands. Oh, cool. Alright, let's go then. Oh, Denerim, okay.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
No. No. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
No. Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Enemies approaching!
Great. It's no wonder to stop for lunch, too.
As you say,
No mercy!
as you say, it is begun. Very well, it shall be done. I shall do it. As you say,
Just die already! Down you go!
I shall do it. As you say, it is begun. Very well, I shall do it. As you say, very well.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Well, you picked the wrong target.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
You'll follow my lead. No, no, no. It's still better to get rid of them.
I'm
Yeah.
not going down without a fight!
It is begun. As you say, I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. Very well. As you say, I shall do it. As you say, very well.
You leave my dog alone.
Another point.
Okay. Let's get these trap pieces. Excellent. Do a little save. Okay. This is Lothering.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a
Thank you
painting.
for that, Alistair.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Oh dear. You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Morgan.
I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Oh shoot, there's a lot of things here. Oh, right, our brother's not dead? He's not dead? I'm not sure about that at this moment. I don't know. All I know is that he wasn't there at the attack on our house, castle, whatever. And he was out in the wilds before the Battle of Ostagar, so I don't know if he was caught up in that or not. We need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea.
Okay, so using the treaties.
These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Yeah, that's a great question. Why are you leaving it up to me? I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. Alright, then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Okay, yeah, sure. Where do we find the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
Okay, and the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And the Circle of Magi is probably near Lake Calenhad, correct?
That would be at their tower on Lake Calenhad to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
And Arleman is in Redcliffe Castle.
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay. Why we want to know what... Yeah, where... no. I don't need any more directions, thank you.
Then you have a plan.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens? We should probably let them know what happened. That there's only two of us. Non-unseasoned Grey Wardens here.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Okay, so that's a no then. Yeah, I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I guess it's up to us. We've been Grey Warden for what, a day? And I guess that's just qualification enough to be the leader of this traveling group. Alfred.
I thought there would be soldiers here, or at least a place to hide.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Whoa, why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything to you.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Oh. Poor children.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Must be refugees everywhere. There's a farmer.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
Mind your own business. Just traveling through.
Good. No room here for any more outsiders.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
Alright. Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes, I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir
Hey,
Bryant
it's
will
one
be
or the
glad,
other.
though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
We pretty much get the gist, but what's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Alright, I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
I'm gonna... This was like a makeshift refugee camp and everything. Alright, if anything, we should go and see... Wait, was this someone named? No. Ooh, a
So
crate.
let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd
What?
rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Dear heavens, don't provoke her, Alistair. Now let's go see the people in charge and... Yeah.
You there.
Ooh.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Thanks,
Move on if you
Sir
can.
Templar.
Lothering's lost.
Oh? What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Well, thanks for the warning, I guess. Well, no. Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Nope, none taken. We don't want to do that. Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
So there's Elder Miriam, and then there's Sir Bryant, who I think is a Templar. Okay, let's head there first. The giant exploration point.
Ah, the Chantry Board.
As if we needed
Yes,
more
let us run
fighting here.
errands for the
Don't you
betterment
see
of
how
mankind
scared everyone
as
is?
well as a few coppers.
Okay. Everyone started talking at once. I'm really sorry. Ooh.
Back
Oh,
off. I have
shoot.
the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Oh, I thought you just said I looked evil. I'm like, what? What? No, I'm not evil. Far from it, actually. Ask anyone, truly. Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
You know what, Morgan? You don't have to be on this trip. We can do this trip alone. Are you gonna get mad if I take from this barrel? Too late.
I am
Private
done.
documents. Alright. Okay, actually... No, let's figure out what's going on here. People shot them. Okay. Bandits everywhere. Alright, so we're gonna take this. Oh, nice. So it's got wax seals and whatnot.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands.
Gosh.
There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
I mean, I did fight Darkspawn, and I don't think I was able to take a shower yet, but that is no reason to go all crazy about it, alright? Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! I will not be silent!
Please
I just said
stop.
lower, not
Somebody
silent.
shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Have I killed anyone? Okay, wait, no, don't answer that. Don't answer that yet. You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
It must be horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Scaring these people won't get her back.
You
You are right. I will go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and
Evacuate.
die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Oh, cool. From that, Brutus was able to level up. Nice.
Maybe with that
Second
blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
There's always hope. Dagger. And nothing else. Alright, let's level up Brutus. Actually, let's save first, then level up Brutus. Yeah, we'll just do that. I haven't really done much. Except for make Morrigan upset. Wrong button. Ooh, hello.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Of course. We already know who's in charge. We will speak to Sir Bryant about that. And have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Goodbye.
Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all. Alright, into the Chantry. Ooh, it's very
There's word of
spacious in
Darkspawn
here.
stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope
Excuse
of
me?
protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Oh, that one of them may be Sir Bryant, then. Are you... This is no one important? Sir Donald.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair?
You know him?
By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Oh. Oh, so that must have been his friend. Okay, so tell me more about the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Oh, your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
I understand. I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact. Yeah, because... yeah.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Oh, maybe we should prefer not to say. I would prefer not to say.
Whatever the reason, the Arl won't be seeing anyone until he's recovered.
I don't like the sound of that. We should see Arl Eamon for ourselves and find out what's happening.
You can travel to Redcliffe if you like. Perhaps he has recovered. Or perhaps his son might assist you. If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Alright, I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
I forgot to read the note. Crap. Alright, so that quest is done.
A chant of light scattered in the darkness. A word dispelled fear and ignorance.
We'll leave that alone for now.
Delivered. Let those who have
A lot of
sinned
books on the
be
floor.
forgiven.
Fools.
I want to go
Praying
home.
for help from a prophet they burned, and a god who has turned his back on them not once, but twice.
Wasn't it our own fault that the Maker turned away from us? Oh, she's coming back here. Are you gonna get mad if I touch this chest? Well, she's leaving, so... The bronze symbol of Andraste. Interesting. A small bronze plate with the symbol of flame stamped into it.
Finished.
Cool. Okay. Another gift that we have in our pockets.
Repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
No, I cannot.
No key is required. May I talk to her? I haven't found Sir Bryant yet.
You, miss. What is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
And when the chant spreads across
Okay.
all 4 corners of
Leave
the
her
world,
alone.
let it rise at last.
Oh, this is Revere Mother. Hold on, sorry. I just want to touch this book. Imperial Chantry. Okay. Hello.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
I have nothing to offer.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you, then?
Ooh, we probably don't want to go around saying that we're a Grey Warden. I was hoping to receive your blessing.
You haven't the courtesy to tithe, and yet you ask for my blessing? Never you mind. Now, if there is nothing else...
Wow, thanks. Alright, perhaps I should go then.
Farewell to you then, my daughter.
Don't call me your daughter if you're not willing to bless me without tithing first.
Then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall
Oh, here's Sir Bryant. Okay.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Chrysanthe. Yeah, let's just throw our name everywhere.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
Gosh, I wish. No, I'm not.
Then what might I do for you?
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certainly, thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
Interesting. Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Okay. I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Okay, so what I'm getting is the ban of this area either went with Loghain or just totally up and abandoned these people.